Alrighty then, what's up guys? Episode raised down with another live stream. Back to the channel, we're back. Continuing Super Hedgehog Rose continuation. Episode 222. Triple two. De-stressing. So, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Tails Tuesday. So, definitely curious to see where this goes, and he's, if Tails loses his mind even more, that would definitely be entertaining. You can definitely tell the views are kind of, bouncing around, you know what I mean? That's one in particular is just under 2K. The next one gets over 2K by a bit. So, I don't know. Their average is kind of trending a little bit. So maybe that could just be the strength of the story. It's not really there. It's not really compacticating a lot of people that it's, you know what I mean? Or they're being like me where they're getting kind of, you never know. But nonetheless, we are back at it again, and we got a lot of content coming up. Mr. Heisenberg is not going to be able to come over, as he's not doing great, but however, we are still going to do the stream with game reviews and stuff like that, and we might even have more Walker Dead in there potentially, maybe consideration. That is a possibility. So yes, we are still going to do that stream. Yeah, so we're still going to do it, but that just means I'm going to grind a ton of other streams, as well as continuing a lot of Hedgehog Rose episodes on top of that. So if you're curious what I'm shooting to do, 11 to 12 episodes, it sounds like a lot, I know, but I'm going to kind of mix in things as I go. So when I do like this episode, Shit Was Part 2 right after this episode, and then we will probably do that discussion video, or the discussion live stream after that. Will then be another episode of Hedgehog Rose, Then I'm going to do a different stream. Haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do yet. After that stream, be another episode of Hedgehog Bros. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to kind of keep doing that. Kind of keep, jumping to different things. Hedgehog Bros, different thing. Hedgehog Bros, different thing. Hedgehog Bros. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. I'm just going to grind that. So that way then, you're getting a lot of episodes of Hedgehog Bros. Me knocking that number down tremendously, but you're also getting a lot of different content as well. So, and then obviously, like I said, watch at your guys' pace. You know what I mean? If you are keeping up with me, troopers, 100%. Much love to you. Love you all, 100%. But if you watch it at a different time, perfectly fine. Again, go at your own pace. No rush. It's just me, obviously, just trying to knock the number down. So I do appreciate that you guys are enjoying my reactions to the series and stuff like that. Remember, I'm doing it because you guys want me to do it. You know, I feel like some people don't understand that. You know who you are. I'm not doing it just because. I'm doing it because I have a lot of support from it, and a lot of people have fun watching my reaction to their episodes. And that is exactly why I do it. Literally. So, hey, if we have a fun time doing it, then I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? So, it's not all about the views, as some people think it is. So, I'm just making that prominent because I do think some people don't understand the situation. Appreciate this is. Oh no, that was. So, we got the Shit It Was Part 2 Permadeath and Part 1 in there. There you guys go. Hit that subscribe button, we appreciate it. Lots of fire content into the rest of this weekend, so definitely stay tuned, of course. We have more on the way. Like I said, we got an awesome fire discussion stream with Arrow Dixon and such like that, so that's going to be awesome. And then lots of more reactions. And I'm probably going to throw some game continuations in there as well. So it'll be a mix of everything. So definitely stick with me. For sure. But here we go. Here we go. Of course, like just the volume as we go. And I will periodically look at it just to make sure everything's good. We haven't really had that issue as of recently.
Hey, you guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Tales Tuesday, and today I'm joined by this random Gizoid that's still recharging.
Come on, son.
Now, I bet you're wondering, hey, Tales, why are you still doing Tales Tuesday in the middle of an alien invasion? I can explain. So, right now, I can't actually do anything for fixing Gizoids. I'm just kind of waiting for charging and waiting for tools to recharge and waiting for parts to 3D print and all kinds of stuff. And so I'm kind of stuck here.
That's fair.
Waiting around with a few black arms still crawling around outside. I mean, the good news is that, things are going well. Things are going well enough that it's kind of been ebbing and flowing with how many black arms keep coming, but right now it's kind of in a lull, so a lot of people are resting and stuff. So today I'm going to be playing Spyro Reignited trilogy. What do you think of that?
I am unfamiliar with what that is.
Huh.
Yeah, of course. So, I think this might be a little loud. Let me just try and give me 1 second, guys. So, hey, thanks, Dominic. Sonic got picked up and wasn't shadowed. Eclipse's ship got caught by a tractor beam. We believe it's the Black Arm, but Sonic said he's heading back to Earth. Sonic's coming back. That's great. What was the other thing? Wait, what was the other thing though?
Thank you, Dragon Tiger. By the way, the Ginyu Force still never came.
Well, they must have gotten time to track your beam as well. Or something. They probably also tracked your beam. Probably also tracked your beam.
Thank you, Mama Robotnik. Tails, I'm at Neo's hospital, and I ran into Zoe and her parents. We got to know each other and exchanged numbers. I can see why Rosemary bragged about Zoe at our book club. Zoe's a fine young lady. I believe there's someone for everyone. But when it's obvious, one must wonder, why are you dragging your feet, Tails?
Listen, I don't have to pay attention to what Mama Robotnik says. No matter what, no matter when. Listen, Gizoid, which I have not named because I'm still kind of terrified of these things after what they did when Lyric was controlling all of them. Don't listen to Mama Robotnik.
Affirmative. I will no longer listen to Mama Robotnik.
Thanks, Terrio Shadow Android. Estimated time until Sonic is back 3 or 4 days. Well, I guess you can hold out that long. That should be fine. Should be. Oh, look, you can like have a little fire breath during the loading screen. Thanks, Anonymous. I might name this one Jarvis 2 or The Vision. What do we think? Jarvis 2? I don't exactly know where Jarvis 1 is. Wait, no, because Jarvis 1 is Jarvis in the movies. And the actual Iron Man's Jarvis.
If you wish to refer to me as Jarvis 2, I can respond to that name.
Well, we can work with that. So, I think you just gotta run around and collect gems and fight bad guys. You gotta use the little fire breath on them, and you gotta use a little ram attack and use the right one at the right time.
I'm listening and watching as I go. I'm thinking something.
Tell you what, Gizoid, why don't you play? Maybe this will help you while I read the chat.
I will take over playing this recreational simulation for you.
Thanks, Lightning Tiger. No, it's because the Ginyu Force is all dead. They died years ago. They aren't coming to complete fool. Blast more aliens with firearms.
Attack!
You know, if that were true, then you're probably being very disrespectful to them and also their families. We're probably pretty torn up about the fact that they're still dead, if that's true. So, this all just sounds like more Frieza slander. And I don't stand for that kind of stuff. Frieza slander is not okay with me. And play with the Frieza haters.
But he's not a good guy, though,
I'll
Tails.
play with that.
He's not good, though. He's not. Is he?
What is the objective of this simulation?
You gotta rescue the dragons by touching those little rock statue things, and you gotta collect the gems, you gotta fight the bad
He's playing
guys.
Spyro.
And
You
that's
guys
about
are
it.
curious.
Understood.
So, Jarvis, still, are you having fun with the game?
I have no conception of enjoyment. I was not programmed with any complex emotions, such as happiness.
Is happiness that complex, though? I guess just mean any emotions at all. Thanks, Nick, your lover, apparently the Eclipse and the residents of Rentia, where Sonic was, both know about Frieza. They described him the same way. An intergalactic terrorist who led his Frieza force to conquer other worlds. They were all captured, but Frieza went missing. I don't believe what I'm hearing. Ah! Sonic is a Frieza hater. You gotta hate him. Like you tag with. I don't believe what I'm hearing. Ah!
It's the truth. Come to your senses, damn it.
Jesus, actually. It's true. It's
Yep.
really true. He's actually evil. Ah! I can't believe this. How? How could this happen?
He's...
How? How can Frieza be evil? I mean, if Sonic says so, then I'm not gonna not believe Sonic, you know. Whoever that was did call me on that. I'm gonna read these messages. Hey, Gizoid, is Frieza evil?
I do not know who Frieza is.
This particular one doesn't know.
Thanks, Irish Hedgehog Tails. I hope you enjoy the game I got. You deserve a breather. Fun facts, Crash and Spyro have had crossovers over the years and are very intertwined despite very different playstyles. Spyro's music was written by Stuart Copeland, the drummer from UK band The Police. Ask Walt, and they're my favorite DG soundtracks.
Good.
Well, I guess this is pretty good. Are you having fun there, Gizzly?
I have no conception of enjoyment, and I am incapable of feeling happiness.
Good.
Well, listen, a lot of robots start that way. We'll just see where you go. Thanks, Anonymous. Meanwhile, I'm on my way to Neo's hospital to fend off the aliens. I'm coming Pow Pow, Shatter, and Luna proceeds to blast some aliens with the Blitz Cannon. Well, listen, if your Blitz Cannon is powerful, then I'm glad you're using it to try and help out. Thanks, Spider SK. Tails, on Sunday you said none of the Gizzoids were adapting personalities, but I swore I saw one or two with your mannerisms in the field. I think I saw one with Knuckles. Okay, well listen, I don't think they would be getting anything off of me because I'm not actually inputting any kind of new stuff for the coding or their AIs or anything. If they were gonna start developing personalities, it would probably be for using their copy abilities on things, but to be honest, I haven't even been able to get that working on a lot of them. These things are very complicated tech, you guys.
Thank you, Max the Rabbit. Say, when was the last time you guys were at the North Star Islands? I don't remember there being a golden fire-breathing dragon the last time I visited here.
Bitch. You need to stop.
That is intriguing.
Bitch.
That is an unusual statement you would just make, Max the Rabbit. Hi.
Would you like me to read these other messages for you as I play this simulation for you?
No, that's fine, thank you. And thanks, Tallyman's. Plus side to the invasion. There's a plus side to an alien invasion now. Let's read this. Plenty of alien corpses to have picked up. Probably some very marketable cosmetic or medical products you could lead to. Cosmetic? Listen, I'm not gonna say that people won't try and do anything with alien bodies, but I also don't really want to think about that.
Huh.
It's not really on my mind. At all. Thanks, Valid Darkseeker. The best part of this invasion is the amount of people I turn into heartless in the background. Oh, hi, don't mind me, enjoying my working vacation. Okay, listen, if you're gonna make even more problems for people like me and Sonic, then just think about it for a second. Why would you want to do that? Thanks, Professor Neil. Tails, well, I'm helping as many people as I can. I've been wanting to ask, is my little sister Sage okay? I'll be furious if the Black Orange hurt her. Listen, as far as I know, she's just still in the box, and Milo's working on the internal software for her robot body. So I think that whole situation is actually going surprisingly well in the middle of all this.
Thank you, upgraded Tails android. Alert detecting Black Arms forces trying to invade Gun. Occupation Miles Tails power must be protected.
Well, thanks for helping me out, upgraded Tails android. Thanks, Night Fury Lover. I don't blame you, Tails. Frieza took advantage of Jersey Cream's disdain for Turles. Maybe we don't even need to talk about this Frieza situation.
Sonic was surprised when he heard as well. Now the real hard part is convincing Cream of the truth.
I also think that I will not be doing that. I think I'm gonna move on.
Thank you, Irish the Hedgehog. Speaking of music, Tails, I'm trying to boost morale for the fellow fighters of the club who's been defending us for days now. So I'm writing a fight song, and I'd like your opinion on it.
Huh.
I value your input, and anyone who can make shoes like you is a bona fide creator. Could you critique the chorus and stanza lyrics?
I don't actually know anything about music, so I don't really know how useful my opinion would be. I mean, I can try for you, but I just don't think that I'm gonna be able to help. So, is the game good? Like, is it fun or?
I have no way of feeling enjoyment. However, I am successfully achieving the goals laid out for by yourself when you asked me to partake in this simulation. I am collecting the gems, rescuing the dragons.
Hey, thanks. Oh my god.
Thank you, Buck Wildly Urban Commando Stripper. What the heck? How do you have time to play games at a time like this? I put on pants suitable for fighting the Black Arms, so you could goof off. I'm kidding. You definitely earned a chance for some respite. Thank you, Tails' special admirer. Hang on, my Tailsy Walesy. I'm coming to save you. Get the pencil and saws up some aliens. Keep away from my Tailsy Walesy. Ah.
Okay, well, that's great. I've got a stripper and my stalker's got a psycho with a chainsaw. There's a stripper talking to me about whatever the stripper's talking about. I'm just I'm kind of more focused on the fact that just saying he's a stripper. He's not even trying to hide it. Like, he's saying that he's a stripper. What? How did my wife get here?
Thank you, Basil. Tales, fake news from those sayings that throw poop.
No, I don't believe it. I'm sorry, Daisy, but I don't believe it is fake news this time. I think that Reason might actually be a bad guy. I think he might actually be.
Thank you, true hero. Voyager and the Astro Megaship are giving Sonic a safe escort home. We're prepared for any possible hostile forces.
Well, that's good. And I guess Reese is probably not giving anybody a safe ride home because not only is he apparently missing, but apparently before he went missing, he was like indisputably Genghis Khan, planet conquering evil. Sometimes I just wonder how that would be all Reese is evil. How could this happen? To society. Thanks, Elliot Goldberg. I'm late. Your tales scream about society yet today. What?
Tales has not screamed about society, or its, as he perceives them, issues, problems, or inadequacies, yet today.
Okay, well, you know, that seemed a little pointed. That seems... I could have sworn I told you not to talk about yesterday and me being stressed and all. But thanks, Charmy the Bee.
Should name the bot Tails Jr. It got no balls like you.
You know what, Charmy? Your own parents didn't want you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Charmy. My parents actually wanted me. No one even wanted you, Charmy. You got dropped down a doorstep and wound up with Vector. And you better stop harassing people and being mean to me and harassing me. Harassing everyone I know. And saying things like alien OC. Alien OC.
What is the context of alienacy?
No, I'm not. Stop.
I am confused, as you seem to be distressed by this.
That's it.
However, I do not know.
You know, listen, long story short, Charlie got interviewed by some, like, investigative reporters reporting on the war and stuff. Like, not in the street. He got stopped in the street. Like, they were like, why are you out here? Why aren't you in one of the safe zones? Blah, blah, blah. For Channel 9 News, why are you doing this? And he said something about aliens. And looked at, he was just trolling him. He'd say he was looking for that alienacy. Fam, blah. That's what he said, I swear.
Thank you, Basil. Don't listen to the lies. Lord Freezer is a hero.
That's just the thing, Basil. If everyone's saying he's not, I really don't think that he is. If everyone's saying that he's not a hero.
Thank you. Fight songs by the Fighting Irish. Here's the chorus. What are your thoughts? Come out, ye black armed down. Come out and fight me like a man. Show black doom how you presume you walk all over us. tell him how the FCA made you run like hell away. And our sound still makes you tremble at the chorus.
I don't actually know what the intended tune is, so and it looks like you're doing a good job.
Thank you, Artistic Dawn. Hi everyone. I'm at Mia's hospital, helping out with injuries of others. Finally meet Zippy the Cocker. He's really nice in offering to help me and even cook me a microwave dinner. Reminds me of home.
Well, that's good. I think I met a guy called Zippy once. I think he was nice. Thanks. CC Trillez.
Thank you, CC Tags. Ha! I told you Frieza was evil. You fool. Also, Saiyans don't throw poop. That's derogatory slander. Started by that stupid lizard, Frieza. Tails, I wanna hear you say it. Say Frieza is evil and denounce him.
No, I'm saying that I have been told by sources I believe, sources I actually trust, like Sonic, have said that they believe other people who reputably said that Frieza is apparently a war criminal. I will speak in facts. Evil is not actually a factual term.
Thank you, Elliot Wilder. Maybe the stripper can give Tina tips for you, Tails.
Damn.
Why would you say that? What's wrong with you? What?
Yes.
Why would you say that? I'm having a hard day as it is. What? Why? Why? Why is my life like this?
Damn.
Why? Why did it have to be this way?
That's a damn good question.
Why?
Jesus. What's up, Dan? Let's
You
get
appear
Hedgehog
to be
grind.
distressed.
Yeah, well, getting
And
back on it
upset.
anyway.
Is there anything that I can do for you?
No thanks. Jarvis 2, Tails Jr., whatever they wanted to call you. I think I'll be okay.
Thank you, Mangy Tails. Mangy feels ashamed for losing Pretty Blue Rock and starts whimpering even though Mangy did his best.
Well, maybe. I guess if you did your best, then who are we to judge you? Who are we to judge you?
Thank you, Charlie the Bee. At least I don't make out with a pillow.
Okay, you can't start stealing stuff from Sonic's dad now as well. He technically has Turbo Virgin copyrighted. No, Charlie. How do you think anyone's gonna respect you when you can't even make up your own stupid insults? You gotta steal from Sonic's dad. Sonic's dad.
Thank you, Nick Williams. Update, my metal dragon is operating at 75% battery. The barrier to protecting the Chow Cafe is at 90%. It's holding steady and things are calm where I am.
Okay, well that's some good news. Here's some good news around here. Instead of Frieza's actually a war criminal, and that's just like a fact out in space. Like he commits war crimes, and there's a stripper who watches Tails Tuesday, and Tina's also here with a chainsaw now, and that's terrifying. And there's people who think that the stripper should teach Tina about something, I don't even know what. Oh God. Today's weird.
Uh,
I don't really know what I expected, but today's weird.
I apologize if you have been distressed by the weirdness of your day.
Thanks, Lightning Tiger. I wish the Gizoids could get repaired faster. Well, me too. It's like I said, right now a lot of them are still out in the field, and the ones that aren't, I'm still just waiting on spare parts and stuff being 3D printed, and waiting for tools to charge, and waiting for batteries on the actual Gizoids to charge. I'm kind of stuck for a little while.
damn.
Thank you. Fight songs by the Fighting Irish. The tunnel's the same. The tune is the same as Black and Tans, an Irish rebel song, but you don't have to sing. Our bouncer, Elliot, knows how to make those black arms give. He's protector of the lovely Princess Sonia. He's always up to task. When he pulls out his battle arm, axe, this founder of the FCA will pwn ya.
Oh lord.
You know, Gizoid, I Jarvis too, or Dale Jr., whatever I'm telling you, you're probably butchered that. Not that I know the tune myself, but I just think you did a pretty bad job there.
I apologize if I am not operating to your satisfaction.
Just don't tell me to call some kind of helpline that doesn't exist anymore, please.
Affirmative. I will no longer refer to you. I will no longer refer you to any form of helplines or customer service representatives.
Damn.
Thanks, Colin Kendrick. By the way, Tail Sonic, because you can. Now you tell me. Now you tell me that. Since when did you not just mention stuff like that immediately, guys? Since when is that not information that you just throw out straight away? What do you mean is what does with gamma actually mean in this context? Like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Like the same gamma went into space like almost 6 years ago, or however long that was. Hey, why would you not tell me this? Guys! I've been watching a robot charge and play Spyro for the last 30 minutes, and now you said this? Gamma's actually alive out in space. He's been found. Why would no one say?
Prepare to be distressed. Please, calm down. Or allow me to follow any orders that you may give in regards to what would make you feel better at this time.
No. What? Read the messages. I'm gonna try and figure out. You gotta think about this.
What is this?
Thank you, Elliot Wilbur. I've been fighting aliens for 4 days, and I need a laugh.
Yeah. Gamma's out in space.
Thank you. Now the Dark Seeker. You know, a hot chick named Dawn is working at the cafe. Perhaps I can make her my Dark Queen someday. Give her all the treatment she deserves.
Hey, you Dark Queen, whatever she is. Gamma's out in space.
Is it?
Thank you, Wizard Tales. To help fix them, I know a good repairing spell.
Wizard Tales. So you show up when I'm at my lowest. I'm stuck with a G-Wing compound repairing Gizoids, and then you show up. Your false promises of magic shortcuts to scientific problems. I can't believe Wizard Tales. You keep sinking lower. Lower and lower.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Poor Tails.
Terra 105, Shadow Android. Affirmative. The same E102 Gamma is helping Sonic return home, though Gamma himself will not be returning home for his own reasons.
Why not? He's been to space. There's so much he could teach us. Why would he not want? Why would he not want to come back to Earth?
He's happy where he's at.
Thank you, Child of the Moon. We got more important shit going on, Fox.
Yeah, well, whatever to you, stupid child of the moon. I don't even care what you think, but I just, gosh, it's not in space. He doesn't even want to come back to Earth.
Thank you, Charming the Bee. The insults I steal only become skibbity sigma when I use them. You are playing little boy games while I'm getting hella alienacy, my aura through the sky.
Jesus.
Hella alienacy. Well, you know what? I hope you enjoy your hella alienacy, Charming the Bee. Go get your hella alienacy. 'Cause you know what? Nobody else wants what you're looking to get. Nobody else wants that.
That's it.
God, you are creepy.
Thank you. Sage, the Tenrec. Tails, what's up with these alien creeps? They keep interrupting Uno night. I keep having to beat up these guys. I thought Sonic would take care of this by now. Where is he even? Stupid blue idiot.
Wow, Sage, that's Sage Surge. Bleh. You actually learned to read and write. That's crazy.
Thank you, Buck Wildly, Urban Commander Stripper. I'm sorry, Tails. It's one of my jobs. You assume a policeman cannot also be a stripper. I adjusted my name to reflect the fact that I've been fighting the interlopers in a less than official capacity. Also, I would never teach someone something that could be used for evil.
I don't believe that the actual police force lets people actually be on the police force. If they were out being a professional stripper, I don't think the police tolerate that from people who are part of the force.
Thank you, Anonymous. Gamma is actually content as a peace consort. He does not wish to return to Earth, as he has found a purpose in Terranova. Oh shoot, more aliens. Time to blast them all.
So, what job is he has a job? That's kind of interesting.
Thank you, CC Turles. You wouldn't believe me about Frieza. How the hell would you believe me about Gamma? Besides, all of us have been fighting. You've literally just been meeting. You even forgot the battle armor I gave you for your B-Day.
Well, listen, I'm gonna be really honest. I don't actually know where I put that. Maybe my mom moved it or something, or she kind of organizes stuff, and I just, if I had that, I don't know where it is.
Thank you, Night Fury Lover. Apparently, Gamma's a peace ambassador for Terranova, and is happy with his new life. We asked about Jamal and Omega, but he parted ways with them a while ago. Anyway, time to put my dragon to rest. He's white. He likes it when Amy gives him belly rubs, and it helps ease her as well.
Well, that can only be a good thing. I'll be honest with you about that. Thanks, Jericho the monkey. Tails, some of us have been fighting black arms without rest for the past couple of days, and we were in need of a break, so excuse us for being exhausted and saving others' lives. It slipped our mind. Okay, what? I'm tired as well. I just thought someone might mention information like that to me. You know, things are kind of in a quiet patch right now, so now's the time to get some rest and just recharge a little bit.
Thank you. Fight songs by the Fighting Irish. Bonus points to anyone who gets this reference. C.C. Curler, Space Pirate. Blows bastard black arms bit by bit. If you're praying for a saint, you rain hell on them. But if you haven't got a prayer, I'm betting he will still be there. This loyal friend alone proves just why SLM.
Well, let's not talk about SLM right now.
I did.
Thank you, Dominic. Apparently, Omega also betrayed Gamma and Gemma.
Betrayed? Do we know what kind of betrayal, or is that just kind of a blank on the information there?
Thank you.
It's a blank.
Elliot Wilbur. Tina. Tails is stressed maybe a lap dance would help.
What is wrong with you people?
Thank you, Lightning Tiger. You might as well help Moon. If those aliens break the box Sage is in, she will die too.
Okay, well, the box, the PC box that Sage is in is safe out there. I'm gonna be honest. What do you people talk about me? I just feel like I've got bigger problems. I just feel like I've got bigger problems. I can't even think about Sage right now. I've got to repair Gizoids and think about the fact that Omega and Gamma and Jamurl didn't just follow the bottom of the ocean or get teleported on to God knows where. They survived. They didn't just disappear. They went into space. They went into space. They're out there, and Sonic has met Gamma again. Gamma's alive. And I just wonder what Gamma would have to say about what he's been through.
If this Gamma was betrayed, then he would most likely not have a positive experience to recount.
Well, that's true. Hey, look, you beat the flying level.
I am attempting to comply with your instructions, to collect the gems and free the dragons.
Well, you're doing an alright job. You know what? Let me take over from there. So, just gotta glide over here and probably check out. I think did you already catch that guy?
I have already secured the collectible from that character.
Okay. So does this simulation remind you of anything that you've been forced to play before?
Recreational simulations are very common as a form of entertainment. If you wish help in passing a particularly difficult section of your simulation, then a Gizoid in your possession may be able to help.
To think, back when Gizoids were new, no one even knows how long ago that was. How many thousands of years ago, people were using their robots to pass hard levels of video games.
Yeah.
Thank you, Serge the Tenric. Yeah, I learned to read and write. Impressed. Drip found this badass show. I think it's called Sesame Street. Oscar the Grouch is sick.
Hey, well, you know, good for you, Serge. Oscar's pretty sick, right?
Thank you, Captain RTN Energetic. Tails, good news. Sonic is on his way to Talanoka, the Galactic Consortium's capital. We're escorting the peace convoy. We've lost trace of Shadow and Eclipse. And most annoying of all, apparently Dave stowed away in a cargo crate. I'm so close to throwing him out the airlock.
Well, listen, I feel like that might be a little bit too much prison life. Maybe Dave doesn't deserve that much prison life.
Yes. Sure he does.
But that's good. Sonic's on his way to Talanoka, and from there he can get to Earth, right? And he'll be here in a few days, and then he can take care of all these aliens. I really wish he'd get here sooner, though.
Unfortunately, it can't go any faster.
I really want to see Sonic again.
I am sorry that you have been parted from your loved one.
Ah!
I just want to see my brother, man.
Would you like me to take over the game once more?
Yeah. If you can keep playing the game for me again, that'd be good. Here you go.
I will proceed through the simulation on your behalf.
You just gotta collect the gems, free the dragons. So, I started with Spiral 1. Is Spiral 1 the best one, or I'm gonna assume it's probably not. Should I have started with Spiral 2 or 3 instead? Like, is the second and third one better?
Thank you, Basil. Lord Frieza would save the day, but those evil monkeys are holding him back while slandering his good name across the galaxy.
You know, Basil, as somebody who's tried to defend Frieza before, I appreciate that you're trying your best out there, but I think we're fighting a losing battle here. Past a certain point when everybody's saying that he's a war criminal who conquers planets, and I just feel like how many people would lie about that? When it was just CC Turles saying that, I could kind of fool myself, but well, not fool myself. It genuinely seemed more believable that Frieza was a nice guy than him, but now I gotta be honest, I don't see how Frieza can be a nice guy.
Let's come to the conclusion. Yeah, I knew it. I knew he would come to the senses. He just can't knock down facts, brother. Facts.
I don't really know how to get over that other section of the map. Jarvis 2, Tails Jr. is like. Sorry. Did I do the right thing starting with Spiral 1? I mean, it feels like starting with the first one would be correct, but then it's like, are the other two better by like a lot, and I should have just played the second or the third one? Thanks, Buck Wildly Urban Commando Skipper.
Tails, I'm sorry. I should have known my skills would eventually be suggested for use by others for nefarious purposes. I will never do anything to aid the girls that have been troubling you. I will not be party to their machinations.
Well, thank you, Buck.
Thank you, Elliot Wilbur. Well, back to killing aliens with my club pal, Irish.
Good luck, Elliot Wilbur, and don't give Tina any more ideas, please.
I did.
You know, if you could.
I am attempting to free all of the dragons and collect the gems as instructed.
Well, yeah. We just like sliding on your own.
The controls of this character in this simulation are very difficult to maneuver.
Yeah, he's kind of slippery. Yes, is fire supposed to be kind of slippery, or if I set things up wrong with my controller somehow, because he gets stuck, like he's just like can't move unless you jump, and then he's slippery around. It's just like I feel like he shouldn't control as badly as he does. Genuinely, it feels like there must be something wrong.
Thank you, upgraded Tails Android. Occupation Walter Power, return inside immediately.
Oh goddamn!
I did.
Yeah, why?
Ha!
Just give him a second. I'm sure he'll come to his senses eventually. Just gotta wait.
Jesus.
Thank you, Fight Songs by the Fighting Irish. Can Gizoids mimic singers? Tails, you read this one. Fierce Friends, Mikey and Ray.
Now that says Tails, you read this one. Admittedly, read and read are the exact same word in writing, so I can understand why a robot would struggle with that, but fierce friends Mighty and Ray will show up to save the day. One's the muscle, one's the tussle like soda. If you're stupid to attack, you'll find that Mighty's gym hits back. And the regiment, they're more than meets our quota.
I am now progressing to the next work of the simulation.
I did.
That's great. Thanks, Night Gear Lover. Doesn't help that Basil tends to support not nice people who show up here. Manic Obi-Wan. Sorry for bringing the mood down. I gotta get back to fighting. Let's go, boy. What, you want me to ride with us? Oh man, they both look excited for that. Wish me luck, Tails.
I did.
Yeah. Listen, good luck out there. Good luck to you, Night Fury Lover. Keep on loving those Night Furies.
I did.
I have rescued another dragon.
Okay, well, we're in the next area now.
Hey.
I still feel like maybe I should have started with one of the other spiders. Like, it's the first one, like, where you should start. On one hand, you might say, like, yes, but on the other hand, you'd say, well, Tails Tuesday, just play an hour of the game, and maybe the best first hour out of the 3 games is not in the very first game. Maybe the first hour of the second game is way better. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
I did.
I believe I understand what you mean. Thank you, Charmy da Sigma.
I
The
did.
closest sexual experience you've ever had was
I did.
watching a coyote attempt to bang your
Jesus.
mom.
Oh my goodness. I did.
Okay, well, you know what? Of course, you would bring up moms in terms of, like, sexual experiences, because you don't even have a mom, Charmy. You don't even have a mom.
Such a
You
terrible.
know, normally I wouldn't make fun of people for that, but you know what? I feel like you are just, you're game for anything. Nobody's gonna say, Tails, you're a bad person. You made fun of Charlie for not having a mom. They're gonna be like, good, you made fun of Charlie for not having a mom. Put Charlie in his place, because Charlie's a little weirdo. That's what they're gonna say, Charlie. Everyone's gonna be on my side no matter what I do or say to you. Think about that.
Thank you, Mona. I just woke up and find you playing games. Does this mean we're in the clear? Not Nia chewed my backside about too many energy drinks and junk food, and then told me to go get some sleep. Never been happy to be told to go to bed.
Well, things are in a lull right now. It's a lot quieter than it has been, so another wave based off of Black Arms activity is kind of expected soonish, like maybe tomorrow, but as far as we know, things are pretty quiet for now, so it's kind of a good time to rest a little and take a break.
Thank you, Captain Arkin Enerjack. Fine, I'll keep Dave alive. Though I might throw him into a stasis pod, just so he'll shut up about his Imperium of Dave. Anyway, once we reach Calanova, Voyager will also seek information about some Black Arms hunters, the Sorbians. Maybe they'll have something we can use.
Well, hopefully any kind of lead you find doesn't just turn up dead.
Yeah, tight on that.
I guess we can just hope that different leads on different things actually go somewhere. Thanks, child of the moon.
Okay, I found a service hatch to squeeze into for a break. Stuck behind a part of the power conduit network under Robo's chair. Upgrading systems while fighting off aliens ain't exactly easy. So excuse the fuck TTS I'm using for this. Point is, if this works, we might. Shit.
Okay, well, I did not entirely consider people using text-to-speech, but that would definitely explain messages ending in shit.
Yep.
Thank you, CC Turners. Wow, Tails, that's a bit harsh, even to Charlie. But I guess that's what you'd expect from a freezer lover. SLM. Also, RAF.
my God.
RAF.
Fucker. I swear to God. If he
Well, you know, joke's on you, CC Trillas. My dad is being held at home by an android made to look like me, so you can't come and talk everybody's ears off about the RAF. Thankfully.
I hope he doesn't jinx that.
How do you hear that? You've got to be kidding me! Dad, go back home! Dad, go back home!
I just I was passing by the neighborhood and I heard something about the RAF.
Dad, no, you must have been watching my stream and then ran over here because someone mentioned the RAF. Go home! It's not fun. There's aliens. Go home and go to a bunker or something. I don't know.
Okay, I'll go home. I'm going home. Okay, son.
Yes, you go be safe as well. Don't just run around out here when there's aliens. Oh my god.
Thank you. Fight songs by the
Fucking
Fighting
Christ,
Irish.
how the hell does he hear that
These
from that
fights
far?
go
I mean, you're not even in the
One's
same
face,
area.
One's the heart.
How?
And both frantic.
Fuck,
in their
that fucker has
actions.
like
They get damaged up.
amazing fucking
If
hearing or
Art
some
doesn't
shit.
block
I
their
don't
breath,
know. That's
He just
crazy.
might talk you all to death. And the dynamite will make sure there's
Fucking
exposed
bastard. You
in
could be
front.
anywhere and you can
That
fucking
was
say
the last
REM.
verse. Any feedback pales.
Oh, Lord.
Well, to be honest, not really. I think you're doing a good job there. And I'm not exactly. I did say at the start that I'm not like an amazing musician, so.
Thank you, Basil. See, those Saiyan monkeys are evil.
Well, listen, I'm gonna refrain from calling anybody in this whole Frieza Saiyan situation evil. I'm just gonna not use strong words like evil. That just seems like a bad idea.
Occupation, Walter Power. Return inside immediately.
But I think we must have read that one.
Thank you, Professor Neo. While this is a quiet moment, I've issued commands to everyone in construction of hospital defenses and rebuilding the roads that are vital. I would like to thank everyone in this dire moment.
Thank you, Professor Neo. Thanks for helping so many people. Really need all the help we can get right now.
Thank you, Haslov. Tails, Frieza, his dad and brother are all tyrants. The sooner you realize this, the better.
Okay, well listen. So I have been told that Frieza's apparently a terrible person. You don't have to keep bashing me over the head with it. I get it. I understand that Frieza's evil. Bob told me so. I can't change the fact that I supported him and I said he definitely wasn't. You know what? He was nice to me. And not a lot of people always have been during Tales to this day, so I don't feel that bad.
Thank you, Mangy Tails. Mangy starts feeling dizzy and sick and collapses.
I'm sorry, Mangy. I hope you feel better soon. Hopefully you feel better soon, Mangy. Hopefully you feel less mangy and more not mangy soon, too. So, I feel like we've gotten a pretty good sampling of the Spyro Reignited trilogy now, so I feel like that probably does it.
We almost
I
got
hope
everything.
that my help with your simulation has been satisfactory.
Yes, thank you. Just go ahead and keep on charging up.
I have been charging this whole time.
Thanks, Lightning Tiger, Mangy. You guys right over there, get Mangy to Neo. But what? Is Mangy in trouble? Okay, listen, well, you're not exactly very well charged up for shielding or anything right now, but I guess you can go and take Mangy to Neo and then come back and recharge some more.
Understood. I will bring Mangy Tails to Professor Neo before returning once more for recharging.
Okay. Okay, well, listen. That's good. That's good. And now I just gotta check on check out a few things. things, actually. So, oh hey, look, it's another Gezoid that's back.
I have unfortunate news.
What is unfortunate news? What does unfortunate news mean?
I have been fighting Black Arms with the one designated as Knuckles. Unfortunately, I have lost contact with Knuckles, and he has been taken by Black Arms.
What?
He had a Chaos Emerald with him. I believe they were robbing him of it. However, when I left, he was breaking free. I must inform you of this and recharge.
Well, that's... You've lost contact with Knuckles!
In summary, yes, contact with Knuckles has been lost.
Okay, well that's really bad. That's really bad. We lost contact with Knuckles. We don't know how many Chaos Emeralds. Where was this?
On the outskirts of Station Square.
Uh-oh.
Expo might turn away from when Knuckles is gone.
Damn.
He was out running all around the place trying to stop from getting Chaos Emeralds. Okay, listen up. Guys, I've got stuff to do. I need to repair this Gezoid. I need to start looking for Knuckles, so I'll see you guys later. Bye, you guys. Bye.
Well then, okay. Well, that is episode 222. We love you. Next one, I see we finally, Sonic finally gets to tell Nova. So that'll be interesting. A lengthier one too, by the way. Hope you guys did enjoy. I will say it's a 7.7. 7.7. It was pretty solid. I mean, you had it had a lot of entertaining moments with him freaking out because a lot of you had the stripper character, you had the freaking you had the freaking Charmy the Mediator, you had. You had that situation. Yeah, you also had him finally realize that Frieza is not a good person. And is evil. And at least he finally kind of pretty much came to truth on that. Now you just gotta get creative. Ah! Yeah. Pretty crazy. I will say. But yeah, but it was pretty decent. You know what I mean? Obviously, I seen how Spyro is, and I can see how it can be catchy. So who knows? Maybe we might consider playing that here on the channel. Potentially, you never know. That could be a game we could add. You know what I mean? It'll be kind of like a Ratchet and Clank situation. Could be fun. Maybe you guys might like. It looks cool. Looks like a cool game. Looks more laid back. You know what I mean? But looks like it could be kind of fun. So maybe we might consider that. I might do a poll and see if you guys might be interested. Obviously, it wouldn't be anytime soon, but definitely could be something in the future. Maybe after Ratchet and Clank or something. Like I said, we're gonna get back into the grind of games this weekend, so definitely do stay tuned on that. 7.7 out of 10. I thought it was pretty solid. It's a solid episode. It had a lot of mixture of different emotions with him kind of just going insane. A bunch of crazy situations, especially at the ending there, finding out Knuckles got taken, it seems. That's insanity. So, So things are kind of staying pretty crazy, in a lot of sense. Um, in a lot of cases, obviously, majority of it was pretty more laid back, but getting that news at the end really was like, oh shit, okay, that's not good. But yeah, you know, it was pretty decent. You know, pretty decent. It was definitely keeping my attention, for sure. You know what I mean? Because the conversations were very informative, or very informative. Is that even a word? Very knowledge based. That's the better. Yeah, that's a better word. Better word to say. Knowledge based. More knowledge based. With him and then obviously kind of updating on what's happening and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty interesting. Obviously, they don't really go into too many details with the Ghana situation, which I'm actually a little bit surprised. They're being a little bit more laid back on talking with the Gamma and having that feud with the Omega and that kind of situation. I'm surprised somebody didn't kind of go into a little bit more details on that. You know, in terms of saying, yes, he didn't give specific details on why, you know, he's done with Omega, but he did say that he did something, you know what I mean, and that's why he doesn't want nothing to do with him ever again. You know, I'm surprised somebody didn't say something like that, you know what I mean, to give a little more clarity. But I guess eventually you'll get that when my man comes back. Good brother though. Tails a true brother. He is a true brother. He wants my man Sonic back. He misses his brother. Much love. The love is real. The love is real. I feel you. Truly I do. If only it could be quicker, right? But unfortunately it takes a couple days to get from one planet to the next. Unfortunately. So, unfortunately, they don't have warp speed. That's not a thing. So, but then again, a couple days, that's not really terrible. You know what I mean? I guess in terms of space traveling, that's not terrible. It could be worse. It could be a month. That could be really bad. So I guess a couple days isn't unbearable, but that's a decent amount of time. You know, it's not a right away type thing. You know what I mean? You gotta wait a couple days. I think Shadow and Eclipse, I think they can go a little bit more faster. I believe his ship is more speedy in terms of getting there. But even then, he still says it takes 2 days, which that still tells you their speed is not insane fast. You know what I mean? But it's faster. Faster. But still, not freaking warp speed, like in a Star Trek. Which even then, I still think they take a hot second still. So, if I'm not mistaken. So, what does it take? Like an hour or something like that, or 30 minutes, or something like that. It's something. I don't. It depends on where they're going to. It depends on their location, and then where they're heading from that location. You know what I mean? But it's crazy. Tells you the length you have to go. 7.7, nice. Yeah. Not a bad rating. Not a bad rating. You're near an 8. You know, a lot of these episodes have been just about an 8 for the most part, or over an 8. And I think this next episode might be an 8. maybe a little bit above. We'll see. Hour and 26. We'll see what they kind of cover. But obviously my man's in it, so that makes it better right there. Him alone makes it better. I always love my man being on the screen, so he's true bro, 100%. Yeah, so we kept the number here at 45 at the moment with doing this episode. It's now at 45. Unfortunately, we're back to 45 thanks to Joffrey over here. But like I said, we plan to do 11 to 12 episodes. If I'm going for 12, this will knock it down to 11. So 11 more to go. If I'm sticking at 12, if I'm sticking at 11, 10 more to go. So either way, so 10 to 11 more now at this point. We'll see what I can squeeze in. I got Should Have Us Part 2. Yay me. Yay me. Yay me. So, and they're still chugging along. They're about to hit 270 here pretty soon. So, and Mr. Ray's is killing it. We're killing it, guys. We're freaking killing it. We're really knocking this number down there. Bless it, man. Bless it. Truly. Bless it. Shit of us, oh no. Yeah. Yeah, so then after Shit of Us Part 2 continuation, Grounded. Hopefully I can actually make some progression. Jesus. Then we got Walking Dead Daryl Dixon conversation stream with my man Dan. My man Dan. Hour and 7. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like we kind of calmed down just a smidge on legs, but we still get some that go about 10 over and such. So interesting. Yeah, it's 45. When I do the next episode, knock it back down to 44 again. So that's something. Yeah, we're shooting for 8, right? Or later. Yeah, 8:30. I'm gonna try to jump on Shit of Us Part 2 right away, just to try to, because I do want to kind of cruise, or get through a bit of grinding, So let's see here. It would be this one, Part 2. Yeah. I always have to remember which one I have to go into, because there's 2 different versions. You got the remastered and then you got the regular. And it's the regular. So yeah, I'm gonna squeeze this bitch in. So pray for me. I'll probably turn on this light here because now it's starting to get darker. Yeah. Got hell. We're going back to hell. Let's see, hey, Mr. Reyes. For hell. Like I said, I don't need a part 3. I really don't need a part 3, honestly. I mean, because what more are you gonna do? What more? I mean, is there really any more you can do with the story? I just don't. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Is there really more you can do with the story, or are you just gonna make it worse? You know what I mean? I mean, you gave me a 6 out of 10. I mean, that's just okay, I guess, but that's not in the right direction. That's not maintaining greatness. That's losing value. You know what I mean? So are you gonna make part 3 better? I mean, I don't see how you can make it better. And I'm not talking about gameplay and graphics and all that crap, because I feel like some people look at that way too fucking much. Listen, it's a newer game. The damn graphics should look fucking good. Okay, if it does not look good, what the fuck are they doing? You know what I mean? What the fuck are they doing? Okay, are they smoking crack or some shit? Because, you know, like, it should look fucking good. Okay? Like, come on. That should be obvious. Alright? Again, we know their talent. Their talent is really good. Part 2 is, in terms of graphics and everything like that, prove that, okay? And maybe even this new one coming out, Intergalactic. But I'm not looking at that. Right? I know that shit's gonna be very good. I'm sure it will be. I'm looking at the story. That's what I'm caring about. It's a story-based game. The story needs to be good. You know, the story needs to be good, okay, and not this frickin' revenge shit either. Because that's, I'm sorry, it really just dragged. Part 2 dragged, man. It's such a dragger when it comes to that, because it just feels like there's a lot of shit in the way before it actually gets to the actual point. You know what I mean? And that's just what makes it frustrating. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to give it any higher than a 6. Even though the show season was shit and it made the game look better, I still don't change my rating. My rating is still the same. It's still 6. And it ain't going to change. You can remaster the shit 20,000 times. It's not going to change. Okay? The story is still to me. You know what I mean? As a whole, it's still to me. And that's not going to change. You're not going to get me to be like, oh, I see this better. You know what I mean? So now I rate them. No. It's not going to happen. Alright? It's not going to happen. I am stand straighted on a 6. That is fine. I'm not going up. And I don't believe I'm going down. Because, you know, there was enough to keep me at a 6. But all these shows keep wanting a part 3, and I just don't think there should be a part 3. Some things don't need answers. You know, you can make it worse. You very well can make it worse. And it is correct. Making it worse is not the ideal thing. You know? Because if you get me below a 5, or hell, even if you get me to a 5, we're going to have problems. We will have problems. You know what I mean? We will have problems. Significantly. If you don't give me a 7 or higher, we're going to have issues. And I will make a rant. You know, if you do make a part 3, and that's the case, I will make a rant. I will frickin' lose my shit. That will prove my point of there shouldn't have been a part 3. So, you know, if you can't think of a story, don't do it. For the love of God, do not do it. I'm telling you. Do not do it. I don't give a shit what those shows say. Screw those shows. You can't just want another one just because. Just because you think there's more story to tell. No. No. Because then when part 3 ends, let's just say that ending is going to unsatisfy you or whatever like that. You're going to be like, whoa, we need a part 4. You can't end it like that. Bull fucking shit. You know what I mean? Bull fucking shit. You can end it however the fuck he wants. I mean, you know, I don't want to say that because he should not have control of that, but he does. You know, he does have that say. You know what I mean? You know, but that's exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna be unsatisfied with the ending, and you're gonna be like, we need a part 4, and you're gonna be like, no, no, we didn't even need a part 3. You know, I mean, it's a never-ending cycle. No, leave the shit alone. You're gonna make it worse the farther you go. You're going further into the pit hole. You have less there to keep me intrigued. Less there to keep me involved. You know, I am telling you, Ellie is the only part that is keeping me sucked in at this point. She is it. She is the fucking anchor at this point. Alright? I am telling you, you kill her off, you my gone. I'm done. I'm not going any further. I'm done. The second she ends, goodbye. Gone. I don't give a fuck about Abby. She can die off in a pit, I don't care. I just do not give a fuck about her character. And even in this story, it's a struggle to get through because I have to freaking play as her. And a lot of people say, well, her story was great. No, the fuck it wasn't. It was trash. It was trash. What do you mean? It was just a bunch of stupid side missions. And a lot of them are pointless anyway. Because the person you're trying to save gets killed. What the frick? Like, that's a waste of time. Like, the frick? You know? It's pointless. You know, I seriously, she is the anchor at this point. I don't really think there's any other character that is left that would keep my interest. I'm going to be real with you. I mean, maybe Tommy, but he's up and down for me. You know, he's up and down for me. I don't know. I guess he's okay, but I don't know if he'd be a strong suit for me to keep staying as interested as I would be with Ellie. I'll be real, you know. I just don't think there's enough pull. You know, I mean, you killed off Joe. He was truly the homie that was, you know, him and her together. That was the true, that bond was just amazing. You know what I mean? And you kill him off, now you're just putting everything on her. You know what I mean? Now she's the one that's carrying the fucking boat. She's the one that's keeping the shit afloat. And that's it. You freaking get rid of her, people are done. I'm telling you for a fact. They will be done. 100%. If you think the freaking fans are going to keep going with freaking Abby, I don't give a damn. Alright? It's not going to be anything on par. You know, don't get me wrong. You'll have a small fan base. You know what I mean? That will continue to keep going with Abby. But it's going to it's not even going to be worth it. You know what I mean? It won't be worth it. And it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So, it just won't be worth it. You know what I mean? Ellie is still the GOAT. They are lucky she's there. I would play it in the game, I guess. But damn. Right, well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What's up, Light? What's up, Dragon of Light Positive? Welcome to church. You know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like you were pushing it at that point. You are truly pushing it, you know? And like I said, the dynamic with her and Dina was good until that separation happened. And then when that separation happened, it just was like, okay, well, whatever on that. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. Dina is okay, I guess, but because you left on such a meh ending with her, you know what I mean? The way they separate, the whole meh situation there. I don't know. She's gonna have to do a lot for me to turn around and give her another chance. I'm gonna be real with you. She's gonna have to do a lot because right now, if she came back, I'd be like, oh, hi. You know what I mean? I'd be like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, frick off. You know what I mean? Like you said, piss on her, so piss on you. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have to do a lot to make me like you again. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not like hateful of her character as of now, but I'm just kind of like, I don't care. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to do a lot to make me be like, okay, yeah. You're gonna have to do a lot. I don't want to say you're gonna have to come begging on your knees, but you're gonna have to do something of that sort to make me be like, okay, cool, she's back in the game, you know, or she's back in the situation, you know, with Ellie. You know, you're gonna have to do something to really pull me back in with her, because right now I just don't care. I just don't care. I don't care about her, really, and I don't care about their relationship. It's meh to me at the moment. It was good up until that point, and then it's like, I don't care. You know? I would play that game with the right hands to be good. But yeah, I'll stop it on the gameplay. Right. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's got to be a punch, you know, I'll tell you what. Well, like I said, well, Dan, you're lucky. You are lucky because you have a choice. Mr. Ray's does not have a choice. If they make a part 3, Mr. Ray's has to suffer and play part 3. Thanks to my fans. If I call them fans. Mr. Ray's has to suffer again. Regardless. So, at this point, I am demanding a good game. Because I have to suffer through it. Yeah. And, Mr. Ray's does not have a choice. I may play it. I need a good trailer though. As of right now, I don't want to. LOL. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, but you see, you're lucky though. Like I said, you are lucky. You have a choice. My fans forced me to play it, so I have no choice. Because a lot of people voted, and they all voted yes. So Mr. Reyes is stuck playing. So thanks a lot. Making Reyes suffer again. And I already have to suffer right now. Continuing Shit of Us Part 2. My viewers may pressure me, unfortunately I can see it on the well, that is a possibility. Yeah. I don't know, we should do gameplay of it or not. Let me know. I know you're going to be watching mine, for sure. And I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to tell you what. I need to hit 10 likes every single time if they want me to continue to finish that game out. I have to hit 10 likes. I have to. You need to crush 10 likes. Now, if I'm enjoying it, different story. I'm going to be a little bit more lenient. I'll be like, I'd still like to hit 10 likes. However, if I'm liking it so far, I will keep going. But I'm going to go on my own pace. However, if I'm not liking it, nah, 10 likes. Otherwise, you won't see me continue it in a while. What I might do on Let's Play. Let's Play with Dan reviews. That would be interesting, Mr. Dan. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. So. That would be interesting. Yeah, I can look at that. But, well, on the grounded, I'm not at her part yet. It's only the remastered. Remastered, I'm definitely in the heavy. I don't even know where I'm at. I don't 100% know. I just know I'm in it somewhere. I am in it somewhere, baby. Eli, shut up. You post too much. He really does. He posted way too much. 2 months ago. Damn. It's really inconsistent too. Some a little longer than others. Fastest part of grind mode, part 12. Alright, so we're at part 12. Yay me. Oh, this is a shit spot too. Oh god. This is gonna be hell already. I'm telling you what, this is gonna be. Oh man. That's it! You're gonna love my title. He's all caps. You're gonna love my title. Because that's how I'm feeling. Oh god, this part is terrible. I have to fight enemies in this one. Oh Jesus Christ! I hope freaking Jesse, he better freaking fire his gun. I swear, that fucker better help me. I'm gonna beat his ass otherwise. His ass is gonna be beaten. I'm gonna kill him myself. He will die for me, and not from bitch. The bitch will be happy because she because I will kill the bitch. No. The bitch will be happy because the bitch will not have Jesse to kill when I get to him. He will be dead before I do. Raise Jesse for him. Yeah, he's gonna have to work his ass because honestly, I just hope I get lucked out. That's really what I hope for, but oh Lord. Oh God. I don't. Oh Jesus. Oh my God. I remember too when I ended my last part. I died like how many times? 5 times, I think. I could be miscounting. I don't even know. I'd have to go back and look. And honestly, I don't really want to. I know it was a handful of times. That much I know. I'll get you there for sure. Done. Alright. Well, hope you guys did enjoy. 7.7 out of 10. Pretty solid. Again, Hedgehog Bros' channel is in the description. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning. Show them love, support. All credit goes to them. The episode Ep222 is in the description as well, link below. Check that out for you guys yourself. My playlist reaction to the series will eventually be in the description. Social media is down below. Second channel, Twitch channel, Heisenberg's channel down below. Check them all out. Would appreciate that. Consider becoming a member. Help support me. Would appreciate it. Get extra content. And some clip streams and more. So, see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you sign out. Peace. Have a good one, guys. More shows to say. Got more fire content coming. Let's get it.